Hi there. I'm so sorry to hear that you're feeling tired and depressed sometimes. Feeling down or stressed out can happen even when there's no specific reason for it. This is very normal. Remember, it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling, and it's important to be kind to yourself.
Hi guys, if you are a die-hard fan of paper journaling, probably you are giving this video a side eye right now. And it's okay, I get it. I have been journaling with paper for like 5 years now too. And I'm not exactly a fan of digital journaling or iPad either. But I'm not sure if you ever felt like me. When journaling becomes a daily habit, it no longer gives me the same sparks like it used to be in the beginning. Because at some point, I realized that I was just recycling the same thoughts and emotional patterns on those papers. That's when I started wondering, what if journaling could talk back? What if it can challenge my own perspective instead of just letting me vent or throw in a daily gratitude list? So I tried some journaling prompts with some AI that I know, and I realized that it's so much more helpful than I expected. If you are curious about how AI can impact your journaling, you can follow through with me in this video. And if you are a non-techie, it's gonna be fine. You can just copy and paste the prompts I put in the comment section below to some AI that you know and start experimenting with it. And don't forget to visit each chapters in this video to see how these prompts work. I wasn't expecting much at first. Usually when I journal alone, I'm already in a very messy emotional state. My emotions were just like stitches and they entangle together like this, and I don't know how to name what I'm feeling. I just try pouring everything on AI, the thoughts and the layers of emotions without any structure or organization. Let's take a look at my prompt. So I'm just gonna tell it what I'm feeling or what situation that's caused this feeling, and then I will say I want you to talk me through. Talk in a way that makes me feel good without too much sugarcoating. Don't forget to be super wise with sentences that can wake me up. I'm gonna give an example of what I was feeling before and we can test it. What I was just telling the AI is that I'm feeling frustrated with my hormone that keep going up and down and ruin my productivity, and I also have the tendency to blame external situation for my pause in the workflow. So I'm gonna hit enter. Probably you already know ChatGPT, right? I try journaling a lot with ChatGPT too, but recently I start to feel like I prefer DeepSeek, which is an AI platform from China. They are kind of spot on with my emotion. On the other side, ChatGPT is also correct. You can choose any of them. This is just personally what I like. And to me, like, this answer is kind of spot on. They can relate quite well with my emotion and make me feel clear with question like, what can I learn here? Can you build a life balanced with your cycle of fighting them? Usually when I journal with paper, I will have to sweat my brain to challenge myself back to think about why I'm feeling like this. So usually with paper, I will do this work of challenging my own perspective to make myself feel better. So now with AI, you can see they can give you the answer quicker and you can use it as a preference to feel better. And if it cannot feel better, it can also be a good source or a good foundation for you to analyze your own feeling. And also they can give me like some suggestion, some solution to deal with this, or something they can tell me something that's very wise. For example, resisting this rhythm will drain you more than the rhythm itself. And that's kind of true, right? Because if you have hormone and when you try to resist it, it will make you more exhausted. That's the first thing that kind of surprised me, that they can relate to our own emotion quite well. Now my question is, I don't really like this answer because it sounds a little bit robotic. It's not really how I speak to myself. I wonder like if they can talk to me like my best friend, or it can talk to me like a coach. And actually it can. You can tell AI to talk to you in a voice that you want. From our last prompt, you can just continue there and say, respond like my best friend who hypes me up but also keep it real. No bullet point, just talk to me like we is texting. Usually some of the answer they will give you the bullet points like number one, what to do, number two, three. Today they don't give me that bullet points, but I will just include it in my prompt all the time in case. So let's see this answer like, hey queen, let's cut through the noise. First off, you are the whole storm of ambition and heart. That's why it hurts. So it's kind of the answer is very like chill and more like besties. For me, this answer is like 7 on 10 because it's kind of a little bit cheesy. There's another voice that I also like to use, is I would tell it to be my no BS coach, for example, who believes in me 100%. Just talk like we're talking, be more human, and they will give me a different tone of voice that maybe sound less cheesy for me. Changing this kind of voice can help you a lot with letting it touch your heart and feel comfy with AI. At the end of the day, use it as the foundation for your own perspective and thinking, and help you change your own emotion. And actually, this is how I talk to myself on paper usually. I don't talk myself like my own bestie, but like my own coach more. It's done quite a good job, right? Sometimes we really overthink big life decisions. For example, should I quit that job? Should I break up with somebody? Should I move out to another location? These decisions is very scary because when you become an adult, nobody come to teach you or instruct you to do anything. It's mostly you and yourself, and that's where you have to rely on your own intuition and knowledge. And sometimes we are not confident enough if we have enough knowledge or maturity to decide, right? So that's when I find that if I do it with AI, it can give me a much bigger picture based on their own knowledge that they already have from the vast. So I'm gonna say I'm stuck between option A and option B, and I'm gonna tell AI to do three things. First is that to play the devil's advocate for both options. Second is that I'm gonna input my decision first, what I'm thinking I'm gonna do, and then ask AI if I should do that. So I won't ask for its opinion first, but I will block my opinion here for them to analyze it before I ask for its advice. So I'm gonna say, give me skeptical thoughts if I should do that, and what are the opportunity costs. And the last thing I will tell it to do is to suggest me the best solution it can think for my specific case. This is a very simple example, like I meet a new friend and I wonder if I should invite her to my place and enjoy my country's specialty food, or should I hang out with her outside because I'm not sure if she like my food. and I will ask what it thinks if I bring her to my place. Let's see. Voila, this is the answer. You can see she gives me the pros and cons for each option, and it's very detailed and very down to earth, very grounded. Then it gives me skeptical thoughts and the opportunity cost for inviting her over. And I really always like how it tells me the opportunity cost so that I can see what's gonna happen. And lastly is the best solution for my case. To mix both options is that you invite her outside with a restaurant that's more close to my culture to see if she like it. Another thing that I love when journaling with AI is that it can generate specific resources for your healing. For example, journal prompts or shadow work prompts or even manifestation affirmations or a meditation speech. The thing with the internet or any resources you can find out there is that it's not so specifically matched with your personal life. With AI, you can generate these resources with your own story or your own problem, and they can adjust it exactly to what you need at that moment. Recently, I gave it like a prompt to generate up to 100 affirmation to learn unconditional love because I struggle with perfectionism with my loved one. I always expect them to be right or to be in the place, but sometimes they're human and they're imperfect. And at this moment, I feel so frustrated, but I want to be more chill and relaxed and less triggered by everybody. So I asked AI to generate the affirmation that I can practice every day or practice at the exact time I feel triggered. I really like the answer and the structure they give me. For example, the first one is releasing judgment and control. And these are the things that I can repeat every time I feel triggered. Like I let go the need of control others. I trust that everyone is on their own journey. So these are really some wise sentences that I can repeat so that I can change my own feelings and ease down my trigger at that moment. Another thing I can do is to just give me 20 shadow work prompt for me as a beginner. So I never experienced shadow work before and I don't know what to do there. So I asked ChatGPT to give me the prompts. Self-awareness and inner child, relationship and triggers. These are on the prompt and that's I can work on for my shadow work. If you want something deeper, you can describe deeper, but that's all I know because I'm a beginner with shadow work too. So here's a bonus. You can see I use different tools in this video to show you different kind of journaling purposes. And if you are curious, here are some AI tools that I use for my journaling. For example, if I'm out on the street and I feel the need to journal, I will just use the voice journaling with ChatGPT, or another app that I use is Pi. Pi is an emotional intelligence app that's designed specifically for your mental health needs. They have various topics and chat box for you to check in daily, to talk and to feel better. One thing I like about Pi is that it's totally free for now and I can use the voice option unlimitedly. Not like ChatGPT, I cannot use the free version for a long conversation. Hi Pi, I'm feeling depressed, but I don't really know why I feel like that.
Hi there. I'm so sorry to hear that you're feeling tired and depressed sometimes. Feeling down or stressed out can happen even when there's no specific reason for it. This is very normal. Remember, it's okay to feel whatever you're feeling, and it's important to be kind to yourself. That being said, there could be many things contributing to your low mood: stress, physical health, sleep or diet, or even hormonal changes. Let's chat about what might be going on. How long have you been feeling this way?
It sounds really easy to be lost in a conversation with AI like this, right? And another thing that I use for text journaling, so no voice, mostly I will use the deep thinking version of on the AI that I want to use. For example, ChatGPT, they will use the reason setting, or DeepSeek with the deep thinking setting, or Gemini too. One problem I experience with the chat box is that they don't really record my past conversation. Mostly every time there's an incident or some feeling, I just create a new chat and they totally forget about my past stories. So if you can share with me some AI journaling tool that really work well with this, please share with me. I really appreciate that. Thank you.